STYBAR goes now. ZDENEK STYBAR goes for DEKERNIK Quickstep. And again, it's up to the CCC rider to try and react. But ZDENEK STYBAR, has he timed this one? Van Avermaet has a look around. ZDENEK STYBAR, as we said, the pressure and expectation of having the leadership role here coming in towards the finish. Alexei Lushenko now goes for Team Astana. Can he get onto the wheel now? ZDENEK STYBAR, Greg Van Avermaet has had to do a huge amount of work in this one. ZDENEK STYBAR now rounding the final corner with 200 meters to go. He sees the line ahead of him, a huge crowd here at the finish. A gutsy move, and he takes it. The winner of the 74th edition of OMLOOP NIEUWSBLAD is ZDENEK STYBAR from DEKERNIK Quickstep.
Now they hit that really steep section. This is where it really hurts Moulman-Pasio. She had the upper hand on Chalambra. Can she go again here? And look at the Cuban from the Astana team.
Sierra. This is Kennedy. Longo Borghini is labouring. Chapman is paying the price for the previous climb.
Well, she's paying a price at the moment, but the intensity is so high on this climb. Maybe she's playing it smart, just gapping off a little bit and maybe able to ride back to them on the flat section. They're crest at the top of the climb, and it's now Kennedy. Perfect move of a teammate when you've got two. Go on the attack. Now Spratt can sit back and say, you girls chase.
What she has to her advantage is she's fully committed. Her speed will be consistent. And amongst the chasers is her teammate Amanda Spratt, and that will discourage the others. Nobody wants to drag Amanda Spratt to the finish, but Sierra, the Cuban, she's not dragging anybody. She comes across on her own.
What a ride from Sierra. She's come from the background on Chalambra, got back to that front group, and not just going to sit and be used as a workhorse for Amanda Spratt. She's jumped the gap.
And we are seeing lots of conversation on race radio with Spratt and Kennedy back to their team car. The gap at 13 seconds, though. The front two, they're building their lead.
And well,
Sierra on her own.
Sierra. Well, out of that corner, it looks like she just opened the gap back to Kennedy, who is now out of the wheel on the radio.
Sierra takes a little look across the shoulder, but she doesn't dare to ease up. The 26-year-old for the Astana team is on target to win the 5th edition of the Deakin University CADEL Evans Great Ocean Road Race.
Backert left behind.
Backert is gone, and well, has he been dropped, or has Kung squeezed on again, put another dig in? It might just be that Kung was riding his natural tempo back up, just couldn't hold on. With 5.9 kilometers to go, 1:23. Should be feeling a little bit confident now, but that said, he cannot afford to back off. He can't crack now. If he does, that time will tumble.
Stefan Kung approaches the final few hundred meters, and he knows he already has the victory.
He pumps the air, pumps his fist in the air for his team car there as they get diverted.
So into the finish straight. An absolutely marvellous ride by one of the most talented men in the peloton. He knew there was a chance today, skin suited up, ready for action, and here he is to savour his moment. 4 hours, 10 minutes of terrific, torturous riding, and Stefan Kung does it again.
Cecilie Ludwig UTTRUP, what a ride. She has to use the hills to her advantage, a pure climber, and she's really shot off the front there. Annemiek van Vleuten straight over the top. She wants to keep applying the pressure. Elena Cecchini and Marta Bastianelli, they are your 4 strongest riders of today's race. A strong move from Annemiek van Vleuten.
Van Vleuten just tries to keep that pace, and Marta Bastianelli seems to have trouble closing the gap. But of course, she has the advantage of being on the wheel. It's only a few hundred meters, and she's got this wrapped up. Marta Bastianelli is going to be the 2nd Italian winner of this Tour of Flanders. She's got it. She's got it. Marta Bastianelli wins ahead of Annemiek van Vleuten and CECILIE UTTRUP-LUDWIG.
Gelukkig. Steek uw handen in de lucht!
Chavez goes again. Chavez goes, and Chavez has put a bit of daylight, but is it enough between himself and Francois Bieder? Seri still has the strength to respond, and Tunes and Carboni, well, they just about fought themselves back in, so they're going to have to fight again. But Chavez is opening it up again. A little bit more daylight. This is good news for Esteban Chavez. He's still got 2.5 kilometers remaining.
Now is the point where he needs to go, because the 2 riders behind him, both Bieder and Seri, I think they are quicker. They're the more powerful riders. Chavez has got to use his climbing ability and the longevity in his climbing to get himself clear.
Esteban Chavez has gone in the breakaway again today, and he's justified his favorite status by climbing up this final hill to San Martino di Castrozza in fine form. He's attacked again, covered everything, and now he can relax and finally enjoy the moment, because Esteban Chavez, well, is the victor of stage 19 of Giro d'Italia. Chavez gets the win, and you can see what that means to him. It's joy mixed with relief.
Van Vleuten is riding a very much more convincing cadence at the moment. It looks like she's digging in and opening up what looks like it could be a potentially decisive gap over the top of this climb. A little glance over her right shoulder to see what kind of damage she is doing, and certainly further back now, some of those riders in that group of a dozen or so have been definitively gapped on this difficult climb. Van Vleuten continues to grow her advantage, and at the moment only Niewiadoma and Vos just about hanging on, are able to live with her at all. There's Van Vleuten now on a steeper section, and now it is beginning to kick up. She's got 700 meters to go, so the 18% gradients are upon her. This is her race. She just needs to hold it all together. Annemiek van Vleuten from Mitchelton Scott, 4th place last weekend in very different circumstances over the cobbles of Belgium. She goes 3 places better, takes the win, she can't believe it. Wonderful scenes. Annemiek van Vleuten wins Strade Bianche for the first time in her career, and that is a very special ride.
Primož Roglic, good cadence, looks okay. Yates, what a ride by him. He's riding himself, and here we go. Here is the attack.
Well, we knew it was coming in. This time it's Richard Carapaz who's decided to go for glory for Team Movistar. It's Primož Roglic that has to close it, because Vincenzo Nibali is looking to the Slovenian rider, the virtual leader of this bike race, the effective leader of all of these favourites. Into the final few hundred meters,
it's a welcome for the man from Ecuador as Carapaz charges up through to the line, through the little left-hander that takes him down a little sweep and into the finish line. Some relief from the gradient for Carapaz, out of the saddle and into the final meters. It's victory on stage 14 for Richard Carapaz